So there I was, logging back onto WoW for the first time since the first Only Things guild meeting / tribute chest prize thing, I don't know. It had been a day or two since I'd logged on, and I was pretty excited to get back into the swing of things. My least favorite leveling bracket was just about finished, 10 to 20. I mean, I guess more specifically 14 through 20. A lot of people dislike these levels because of the Barons. I hate them because of Silverpine. So needless to say, I was happy to be waiting for the Zeppelin. I could have been going back to Kalimdor for literally any reason and I would have been happy. Even a quest chain that I pretty much never do. The Sludge Fen. Even the name sucks. As soon as you step foot anywhere near the area, you're hit with a thick wall of bad air quality. Trust me, I live in Central California. I know a meth smoke / urine fume fog when I see it. This whole area is like inner city Los Angeles, and I fucking hate it. Now you might be asking yourself, hey Herbvendor, if you hate it, then why are you doing the quests? I'll tell you why. The arrow. The arrow guides and provides safety. And I was following it blindly. That's right, I was using Rested XP. No, I don't like it. No, I don't pay for it. And no, I didn't download it from some free foreign website with really cool ads about MILFs in my area. The fact of the matter is I think that add-ons like Rested XP kind of ruin the classic experience. That being said, I've been wanting to try it out, so here I am. If the almighty Arrow wanted me to do the Sludge Fen quests, fuck it. There were only a few, so there's no way it could have taken me longer than like 10 minutes. Wrong. It took like a million because of all the other people in the area. This was becoming a reoccurring theme here on Hardcore Fresh, but honestly, it was positive in my eyes. Tough quests are always easier with a group, and in my experience, far more people have been more down to work together than not. This was great, because the next portion of these quests was an escort. I had collected the buckets full of tools and was now ready to help whatever the hell this thing is find its way out of the Sludge Fen. So were these other several people. So I figured we might as well all team up. After a few minutes of waiting, it was brought to my attention by my Twitch chat that I'm an idiot, and I needed to do a prerequisite quest to even begin the escort portion. At this point, the line was growing, and I knew I'd need to act fast to keep the group on pace. So I did the most logical thing and sniped whatever quest I could the second it became available. My new friends and I took to the tower in the area and sought Supervisor Lugwhistle. We'd need his key to start the escort, so there we were, frantically waiting and hoping someone wouldn't beat us to the escort portion of the quest. I'm not sure how we did it, but we killed Lugwhistle 3 times due to people not looting the quest item from him. It was now that I was getting kind of impatient. I knew that going ahead and starting the quest wouldn't alert anyone that I was the one who went ahead and started it, so I figured I'd just send it. This sucked because now, not only was everyone upset with me, but now I'd have to solo the entire quest out of the spite of my new accomplices. Fuck you, crack whore. The next task on my docket was the Harpy Ring quest right next to the northern corner of the Barrens. Harpies aren't my favorite mob to fight, but I really enjoyed looking at them as a kid, for undisclosed reasons. It was while fighting the titty birds that I realized I hadn't really ran into any guildmates recently. I'd been craving that camaraderie, that teamwork, that gold that I could potentially make by selling them herbalism mats that I pretend is weed. In all reality, though, I was just wanting to meet some chill people to vibe out and play WoW with. Unfortunately, however, I wasn't really able to no-life the game during that period of time, so a large fraction of the guild had quickly surpassed me in levels. There were a few people close to my level, though, mostly pool and hot tub streamers.
Bro. How'd I die?
But I knew there had to be some Chads out there, some real classic Andys. I was heading up to that area by Northwatch Hold where those raptors stole some silver or something. I don't know the lore. But I do know that retrieving said silver can be a little sketchy. There's a menage a trois of those dumb raptors guarding it, and honestly I couldn't remember whether it was even a hard quest or not in general, so I was happy to see a guilty when I got over to the area in question. Can you hear me?
You in a group friend.
What the hell? They're dead. Ivanhoof here was obviously a man of few words, but his company was appreciated nonetheless. We said our farewells, and I set off to trample and destroy some baby raptor nests. I mean, I thought I remembered the quest having you tear the nest down, but I guess you're kind of just gently placing feathers into them. Still kind of cool, I guess. What was really cool, though, was the fact that I dinged 20 upon turning in the slew of quests that were sitting completed in my log. This was huge for 2 reasons. 1, I think the number 20 is cool. 2, Ghost Wolf. That's right. With the press of a button, I can mangle my character's physical form into that of a translucent ground mammal. Wolf. The main benefit is the increased run speed, obviously, but I kind of underestimated how many times it would literally save my life throughout this character's playthrough. I learned pretty quickly that throwing down an Earthbind totem and popping Ghost Wolf form was a get-out-of-jail-free card, which I always need. Everyone knows shamans don't pay their taxes. With my newly found speed, I was ready to say goodbye to the Barrens. for half a level at least. It was time for Stone Talon. The Stone Talon Mountains are weirdly disliked by a lot of people, which sucks because the zone is kind of beautiful. Granted, it's a really long zone vertically, and there's that one elite spider, but if you think about it, Stone Talon was one of the only aesthetically pleasing mountain-themed zones back in the day. I mean, I'm sure there are others. The Hinterlands is really nice looking, but when I think of mountains in WoW, my mind for whatever reason goes straight to Thousand Needles, or Doo-Doo Valley as it's known around my house. The first few quests in Stone Talon were really easy. Rested XP had me overleveled as shit. This had instilled in me a false sense of confidence that was sparked when I noticed a bounty quest sign. I think that's what they're called at least. All I knew was that it was for Bessalith, the elite spider I was just talking about. I know that it's a yellow elite, but other than that I don't really remember anything about the mob. There were other people in the area. I mean, how hard could it be to kill in a group? Yo. Wanna do the spider quest?
Sure.
So someone else is in here. We gotta be really careful in this shit. Oh. Where is it? Let's all group up.
We finished.
Aw, damn. Wanna help kill the elite real quick? I'll heal you. He will not. I don't believe him.
Who's tanking?
Probably the Voidwalker. Go. Go, Voidwalker. Go, Voidwalker. Go. I gotta have an exit plan. Alright, I have an exit plan if I need one. Oh, shit. I already don't like this. Go! No, pull it off of me, 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 please. Dude. Oh my god. With my first true close call under my belt, I figured I'd hop off for the evening. The next day I signed on and thought to check the quote-unquote team points for that specific week. Each race in the guild was in competition with one another via points that were earned for various tasks, and this specific week Team Orc was looking pretty good. I had high hopes for getting some form of reward for our team effort, so at this point I was going full steam ahead in team player mode, usually something that I am not. I was oohing and awing over the scoreboard for the week when I noticed my Elite Mob Alert add-on screaming at me. Oh! Which I'm glad it did, because I nearly walked into my most certain death. The Alliance Outrunners. These motherfuckers have such a massive patrol path, and I'm only all too sure that they're responsible for like hella deaths here on hardcore. I kept a wide berth between them and myself. This is making me nervous as fuck, bro. The Outrunners had been spared, and I made my way to do a quest that I had never done before, the Revenge of Gon. It takes place near that little crater with the dwarves, over there by RFK and RFD. I've done that quest before. You like kill random laborers and their boss or some shit. That quest is easy and relatively safe. This quest, however, is not, which is something I didn't realize at the time. I kinda go blind when I'm around dwarven architecture. I don't know why it's so cool to me. All the buildings built into mountains or underground have always been so neat. I remember wishing I could smoke weed in the little bunker houses in Loch Modan as a teenager. Honestly, nothing's really changed. Needless to say, I was thrilled to be venturing into Bale Dune. I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced, but I'm pretty sure it's not Baldun. Regardless, the place is really nice looking. I had to remind myself that this is hardcore. What would normally be a cool building to explore was in reality just a fancy cave. I didn't even go through the entire thing to realize that it was a bad idea. One of the funny things about the human brain while playing hardcore is its ability to act upon ideas even after it's realized that they're bad ones. So I took my dumb ass inside to get the last few quest items I was after. I even took a second to sit at the bar inside and drink whatever liquid was in these cups. I love a good surprise. Somehow, fate was on my side, because I didn't get hit with hyperspawns and die. I was able to finish the quest. After that, I blew up an airplane and finished up Chen's empty keg. And no wonder his keg's empty. That shit's like the Noah's Ark of low drop rate collection quest items. I said farewell to Mr. Chen here and made my way back to Stone Talon. It was time for Windshear Crag. Probably one of the more dangerous areas, full of mobs, including ones that cast Fireball. Fireball sucks ass on hardcore. It hits really hard, and the range is like the goddamn intervention from Modern Warfare. As a shaman, thankfully I'm able to interrupt with Earthshock. Take that, you green little bastard. I was running around in search of one of those mechanical shredder things you have to kill when I noticed a guildie's name pop up in my proximity chat window. Hello.
Mr. Herbvendor.
Mr. John Paul, how's it going?
It's all right. I'm in a situation.
Oh, what's wrong?
There's a denizen of hatred out here known as XT4.
I think I'm in search of his older brother, XT9.
I just killed XT9. He was over on the other side. Where did you find him?
He was pretty much in the direction that I'm stuttering in. Past that, like, heavy machinery over there. Yeah, right on the other side. Oh, and hello, Hellman. I apologize.
Wait, what?
Your Voidwalker, Hellman.
Yeah. He's a turd sometimes.
Oh, I get it.
You wouldn't be luring a warlock to his demise, would you?
No, hell no. I don't want to find my own demise here. I'm going to see real quick if XT9 is up. Oh,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
respawned.
I'll be good.
Man, these hyper spawns are insane. I'll be back. I'll be back right now. Let me just check the spawn point. Oh. Dude, he did it. Hey, nice. Sorry, I was not over here.
Did you get credit? Looks like you did.
Oh, yeah, I guess I did.
Popped up on Questy. I'm gonna head up here to this other outpost. I don't know if you need it.
All right, brother. Hey, it was good meeting you, man. Sorry I couldn't. Sorry I didn't help.
All good, brother. Take care.
You too, man. Although I felt bad about not being able to help John Paul out, it had felt great to chill with the guildie. And duoing on hardcore always makes things less scary anyway. One area within Windshear Crag that freaked me out, however, was that overlook area above the lake. It's not that bad, but the mobs summon those mechanical things and there's really only one way in or out. Unless you've got huge balls. I do not. Either way, I had gotten to the area I needed to be in. A singular platform with a goblin named Gorenzo would be spawning on it. This is one of those quests that I've never read, so I don't know the lore or anything. But on paper, it kind of looks like we're just assaulting a disabled man and stealing his prosthetic arm. Apparently others were in search of prosthetics because I ran into Bajan here. I dare you to jump on the wheel and hamster that shit.
LMO, bro. No chance.
I get it. I'm gonna see if this dude's spawned yet. Oh. He did. I smell him. I smell him. I smell him. Gorenzo, where are you, you filthy little fuck? Where is this little piece of shit? Where is he? We'd finished our quest and parted ways. It felt like a good stopping point for the night, so I parked at an inn and logged out. The next morning, I picked up where I left off, killing the local woodland creatures in Stone Talon. I was nearly done with these quests I needed to do in the zone, and was excited to move on to new and exciting things. It was while I was doing that a random undead approached me. Greetings.
A vendor of herbs.
Indeed.
Have any with you?
Dank ones. I do.
Sick. Let me see.
Well, I'm only supposed to trade guild members.
Easy.
I'll get killed or some shit. I apologize.
No trade. But show isome.
Okay. You drive a hard bargain, Mr. Corpse. This is but a mere glimpse.
Holy smokes. Tats ahoi bro.
Holy smokes indeed. I see what you did there. And I like it. The unfortunate reality of not being able to do my usual RP herb sales for gold thing was finally starting to set in. Sure, it wasn't an issue now. It's not like I can use the auction house or anything, and I was still way off from my mount. I'd legitimately feel bad whenever someone would walk up and try to RP with me to buy some herbs. Luckily, I had developed the system of displaying for them feats of physical strength as an alternative. It was well received. With the bulk of Stone Talon behind me, I set off for the crossroads to turn in some quests I had completed days earlier. I don't know why Rested XP has you do this. There were times where I shit you not I had like 8 quests complete and it hits you with grind until the next level. Thanks, Rested XP. Upon landing, I was pleased to see some guild members hanging around. My recent RP interactions had inspired me to seek out more, and there was only like one person in the guild who I kinda knew at that point. Good old Zaryu. It's not like we've ever raided together or pushed arenas or anything like that, but we have gone on a few RP adventures together.
He's taking one last look. He's taking one last look at Priestess Aletha.
I just have to figure out his character's name. Ironically, I don't watch any WoW content on Twitch or YouTube, so I was a little out of the loop in that sense. I was trying to figure out what his damn name was when a catastrophe almost occurred. What's his character's name? Zar something, I'm sure, right? Oh, yo. If I die, it's Zaryu's fault. God damn it, Zaryu. Not today, Alliance Outrunners. The close call got me a little on edge, so I paid Thunderbluff a visit, and then decided to just chill out for the rest of the night. My Twitch chat was all bricked up for some RP, so I promised them I'd make that happen. The good thing about OnlyFangs is that a good majority of the players are down for some funny RP. None of those players were online, but there was one person, Jay the Bard, the hunter I ran into during the first week of this whole thing who honestly seemed kind of like an RP god. Luckily, he was online. Unfortunately, he was in the Hillsbrad foothills. My only experiences with Hillsbrad are from PvP servers, and they're pretty much all negative. Hardcore is no different. The Alliance South Shore Guards had been proving to be quite the challenge to traverse for my guild. Regardless, I was out to find Jay. I searched and searched and searched, only to realize he was on a different layer. Cool. Defeated, I decided to just finish up those quests by that farm area. You know, the one where you gotta collect like 387 human skulls. Between the Frost Mage's AoE farming everything and the avoidance of tightly packed mob spawns, this took me quite a while. At last, I had all my skulls and was ready to complete the last bit of the quest line. Unfortunately, this would require me going into a cave. Scary, I know, but I'd had good luck so far, and there were good odds that I'd run into someone else in that area that would be able to help me make things easier. Luckily, there was someone else in the area, a rogue named Soy. Greetings.
Yo,
Want to group up?
Sayer. Sure.
Well, I can't stealth. Soy and I fought valiantly through the mines. It was honestly pretty easy. All up until we got to an individual humanoid within the mine. Foreman Bonds. I knew nothing about this dude. All I saw was his orange level. I didn't give a shit though. I was in a party with someone else helping me out. He's level 30, so... Oh. Yo. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. I don't want to take them both though, dude.
Run.
Bro. Bro, help me out, bro. Fuck. I knew it was a bad idea. There I laid, dead. Completely silent for a few minutes. The funny thing about hardcore deaths is that you don't get mad when you die, you just feel like you failed. I watched the clip back over and over again, and each time noticed something else that I did wrong. No totems, stopping for a second to look back. It's like while in a panicked state, I forgot about every defensive mechanic my class had at its disposal. But it didn't matter. My character was gone. And there was only one thing left to do. Go again.
Next time on Herbvendor.